How do we manage the balance of trying to preserve what we have loved in the past and make sure we don't throttle the future?
A vision of globalization, open, flexible, inclusive, empowering, and building a global society in our times. That is a challenge that I believe we can all meet together.
What was interesting to me is that the BRICS are just doing it for themselves.
Some commodities that we are taking for free, like air and water, will not be free in the future.
You also see a lot of innovation that's happening within China that is more advanced than some of the advanced economies as well.
Mobile has grown. It's become the product of choice for the rich as well as the poorest part of the country.
I don't think technology has touched India's rural sector in a significant way yet.
Africa bought more new customers than all of Europe put together.
But just imagine if each of you in this room could give just 2% of your talent to amplify the simple equation of people equals people.
You stimulate what's good and you disincentivize what's not so good. This can be done.
A big company can get in trouble if you don't act early enough and decisively enough.
I think the internet we like is an internet that's open, that anyone can participate without asking permission.
As we rightly seek to reward the creators and content producers and distributors, let's not also forget that we have democratized creativity.
As you think about the evolution of short-form video entertainment, this is a new field. To judge an industry by its first steps is not fair to the eventual outcome of the industry.
Yeah. What's the one thing each of you worry about most?
In my case, Larry and Sergey. No, just kidding.
And one of the things I've been trying to do is to get more people working on things that could really matter.
I'm pretty proud that we've been able to not only create great tools, but also deploy them widely to everyone in the world.
The question I like to ask people is sort of, is the project you're working on going to change the world?
Since no one understood the math but Sergey, it was obviously correct.
Flying high, high, you know how I feel.
The user formerly known as the audience has now got the power to watch what they want, where they want, when they want, and I think that's going to see huge change for all of us. And the box in the corner of the room is no longer just output, it's also now input.
And how much time do you spend on startup?
2 hours a day.
2 hours a day. I think that puts you in the category of a heavy user. Yeah.
You can have friends who you don't even know, but they're still really close to you. And it's really interesting.
So thank you very much. Thank you.
It's very clear that the answer to that is the users are in charge on the internet today. And we think that's a great thing. Today, you can go and build an application. It's a much lower risk way to actually start entrepreneuring. We see a number of developers on the High Five platform actually making enough money to sustain themselves.
And I think you can't sit there and
make no risks in the internet world. The traditional distinction between text and video is fusing.
I do worry about this kind of blurt culture, you know, where people just put out their whole private lives, and there it is.
It's really the individuals that upload videos to our site that really make it something special.
The YouTube users.
I think we've got a wonderful platform here whereby there can now be this intergenerational communication.
I decided to put some videos on YouTube, and through that, in less than a month, I had been flown to America, signed a contract, a record deal, and I'm right now working on my debut album.
About 75 million programs from the BBC have been streamed or downloaded. What's interesting and kind of important for us is that this has not impacted television viewing.
I envision a purely user-generated show on television. I think it would be hugely successful.
They always ask that question like, this isn't going to wind up on YouTube or anything, is it? And you're like, well, it is.
The one hope I have is that you can go back inspired and want to be part of this change.